Good morning. Wow. I did. Sorry, my thing's farting at me. Sorry. Oh, hang on. It's the 16th of January. Welcome, everybody. I did put on the schedule that I was aiming for 5 past because, like, when I got up this morning and I thought, I got up, I was heaved myself out of bed. I thought I just never make 10 dead on, so I thought just make it for 5 past. Just make it for 5 past because I've got a hope then. Excuse me. And I had to shower. Well, you can probably see by the state of my hair. So let's say good morning, RJ. Good morning, Rosie. Good morning, Bills and Moon. Cold up north today. It's quite chilly here, actually. And it was quite chilly in the house this morning because the heat didn't come on. We're going to need, if we can hope we don't need a new boiler, I'm going to need some new kind of switch. But it's going to cost money, basically, which I'm not too chuffed about. Tom's managed to do some override thing where you can just have the heat and the hot water on all the time, which obviously at this time would be a bit mental. I don't know what that would cost. But anyway, he's been in touch with our plumber that put it in, and he's going to come and it's going to cost money. So yeah, a bit chilly to start with. Yeah, I think it's going down in Reading. I think the low is -5. Oh, she's not in here to ask. Is -5 today, which is probably, I'm guessing, in the night. It's probably a couple of degrees at the moment. But yeah, what is it where you are? To be honest, and this sounds really weird because I really feel the cold. And one day last week, we will get to the point of this in a minute. I did show you my heat holder socks. They are like, if you have bad, sorry about this. It's going to get worse as I get older. If you've got bad circulation, my God, it's these. They are so amazing. But anyway, they're all in the wash, those heat holder socks. They're all in the wash. So I had to go back to normal fluffies. And I immediately got, because like the floor in the kitchen was cold, I got chilblain on the bottom of my foot straight off. So I ordered more so I don't run out. Oh, Jesus, you didn't need to know all of that. Sorry about that. Right, let's carry on. La-di-da-di-da. Good morning, Vicky, the toy holder. Hoarder. It's been ages, hasn't it, since I've seen you? Oh, nice to finally make a live. Yes. Are we caught up? Good morning. Good evening, Dawn, Sherry, Paul. Good morning, Chris. How was the meetup? I hope you had fun. Saw a little bit of footage of, I don't know whose it was. It came up on my, when you're, I was on my phone looking for YouTube last night and someone's footage came up. I saw Monumental. Banging on about something. Good morning, Pete. Hey, Catherine. Limelight Vinty. Simon, good morning. Oh, morning, Mel. I'm sorry that you've got a lot on your plate, and also sorry that means we don't get to see you on the tube. Good morning. Nice to catch one of these live for once. I'm usually hours late. Yeah, well, I'm usually late anyway. Good morning. Fix it for reselling. What's your first name? Although I probably will instantly forget it, but I know I should know, shouldn't I? And morning, Rachel. Oh, Kent's damp and wet. Oh, yeah. To be fair, actually, it has rained. It has rained. Oh, yeah, that's the point I was going to make. Despite being somebody who feels the cold, my God, I love the prettiness of the frost. So when it got a bit warm just before Christmas, I'm like, this isn't right. We're going to be in anyway. Like, can we have, it should be cold at Christmas. And I want to see frosticles out there. I want to see prettiness. Anyway, we didn't. But so we had that cold snap before Christmas. But it's just, oh my God, it was so pretty. I like the fog as well. People think that's weird, but it mist. When we were up in, I'm getting to it in a minute. We were up in Edinburgh on like a work trip once, and the castle was all, we looked out and it was all like in mist. I was like, oh my God, it's so pretty. And people were like, it's fog. I was like, it's so pretty though. But anyway, different strokes for different folks. Oh, Lee. I knew that, didn't I? Did I know that? Good morning, Leanne. Welcome. Hope everyone's well. Was I making a point there? I don't know, but what did I call this? Something about, clearing stock. Morning, Shelley Belly. Good morning, Sam. Right, I'm finished doing the mornings, I think. So what did I say? Oh, yes, clearing stock. Yes. I mean, it is that time of year, isn't it? Spring cleaning. To be honest, I've said it before, we're all made up of opposites. I love a good declutter, but I also love buying shit. I mean, not being funny, but clearly we all do. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this. If you didn't like buying other people's junk, you wouldn't be doing this. But then I end up with too much of it and I go, oh God, I need it out. So then I have a big storm and a big declutter. So anyway, I'd got into the mindset of trying to clear the old, kind of dead stock, really. For me, I can pretty much tell. Yeah, so I'll go into the benefits of having a good clear out, of getting rid of your dead stock, even if it's at a loss, and you might not want to hear that. And then I've got some bits going out, that I've cleared, so I'll show you those and let you know the plan for the day, and then we can all get on with our lives. Yeah, so, right, where was I? So I've got quite into the habit of clearing. I've started reducing stuff and trying to clear stuff out on a platform that we won't talk about. But literally, I reduced a lot of stuff. In fact, I put, and our stuff as well, I've been pulling stuff out of my wardrobe, anything, jackets and stuff the girls don't want. I was like, well, I'm quite happy. My minimum pretty much is somewhere where you don't get charged fees, is to clear stuff at £3. I'd rather, because it's so easy, I'd rather have that little, it makes me feel less guilty about having picked up a fail. If you get some money back or you've only made £1, it just makes it easier for it to leave the house for me. I mean, it's a psychological thing, isn't it? Everybody feels a bit better if you've spent a lot of money on something, you go, oh my God, that cost me that amount. Somebody goes to the boot and sells it. They feel a bit better if they get some of the money back, because it eases the guilt of having spent so much money on something that they no longer want. So, Chris has had a ka-chings down all day now. Blimey, what's one of those? RJ's been, I've seen you've been listing your bears. Listed all the bears more or less at last. Well done. Sold the first one on Amazon. You're good at all the different, having a little selection of platforms. I would like to be like that. Bills mean I'm the same. Love a good declutter. It's a strange thing, isn't it? And my friend, one of my friends said the same. She said she's always torn between, I think I'm going to have a minimalist house. And then she sees something, on her phone or in a magazine, and she goes, I love that kind of eclectic, lots of little bits. Look, she's like, so which shall I have, that one or that one? And then you just ends up looking like a shithole if you don't get it right. Sam, you're really good at decluttering, actually, aren't you? And decluttering your old stock. Out over a year has to go. Yeah, you're really good at doing that. Although I'm sure twice last year you got rid of all of your hard goods. I'm sure you got rid of them all, said I'm not doing hard goods anymore, built them back up and then sold them to Cheryl. But which is what I do as well. I'm not doing this and I'm not picking this up. And then I'm out and go, oh, that's nice. No, I can't leave that behind. Yes. See, I've never done a stock take either. I go on I can tell if it's old because it's getting right on my wick because it's not selling. That's kind of what I go on. Leanne, you went to the Hitchin meetup. You had fun? Yeah, it was good. RJ, what's Etsy sellers doing with worldwide shipping with Royal Mail issues? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if anybody's, on Amazon, did you say for, Etsy, if anybody's on Etsy, what are you doing about your worldwide? I mean, I'm on it, but obviously I don't sell anything, so, Yeah, I think we're waiting for Royal Mail to sort that out. Were they sabotaged by Russian cyber people or something? This is actually, I think, what's happened. Sam, no, don't do hard goods, and I've been very good lately. Well done. So we'll give it the summer for all those boots for you to resist. I'm just the same. Vicky, okay, so are you still trying to sell your dead stock? Yes, I am considering just chucking anything over 2 years old. Sick of the look of them. Yeah, this is the thing. I mean, some people are, I just need to find the right person. I can't wait that long. I've got jewelry that's old, where I guess it doesn't irritate me as much because it's small and it's very organized. You know, it'll be in a pot or a drawer, you know, with sections, and I guess partly it annoys me less, partly it could be silver, so I can't completely let go of it too cheap. But things, you know, like coats, large items, get on my wick. The other oh, this is what I was going to say earlier. The other thing is I can pretty much tell, I'm sure we all can. Yeah, not everything's a popular item, and you might be looking for the right buyer, but I'm not sure I'm the person that can do that, that has the patience for it. So I can pretty much tell when I put something on, like the interest, even from views or from favoriting or watches, that you've got the right thing. Might just be a case of working out the right price for it, because you might be getting the interest, but it's not going. But you can I can pretty much tell within the first week whether I've picked up a winner or a fail, pretty much. So as you will see, I have got, so clearing, it's like, right, £3, like, do you want it or not? And even then somebody will say, we take £1.80. No, I'm not doing it. It's my version of when Kate Moss, supermodel in the, when was it, the 90s, wouldn't get out of bed for less than 2 million or something. I'm not posting it for less than £3. So different levels. Leanne, I went bin diving in Perth. Oh wow, how exciting. Found a huge Swan brand fish kettle. Wow. Which on eBay has gone for £60. Wow, that's interesting. Is bin diving, that's proper, like, where people have actually chucked stuff out? Sorry if that sounds thick, but somebody told me they were going bin diving in Waitrose on Christmas Eve, and I think they meant like the reduced bins. Chris, last week I was listing stuff I've possibly had for over 5 years. Freaking heck. I mean, I suppose at least you haven't had it listed for 5 years, but I don't know, which is better. Wow. And I bet, but with your stuff, you pretty much list stuff and it pretty much goes. Do you end up getting to the stage where you have to really reduce it to get rid? Leanne, yes, it was near a trash shop, found lots of other. Yeah, there are a lot of things that I know Chris has found it, where they sort of don't think they can sell it, or they think it's broken or something, they just chuck it, and it's just mental, isn't it? Oh, I'll tell you what else that might be. People trying to drop off to a charity shop, and either the charity shop turning down a bag of stuff saying we're full, and so they just find the nearest bin, or, you know, when people might go out of hours and it says don't leave your stuff on the doorstep, and they might just stick it in the bin. Could be that. Oh god, that tea's good. Right, so yeah, so for me, to be honest, having to declutter or get rid of the old stuff is for my mental health, because I end up wanting to just throw it all out the door. Things get on my nerves, as you might have noticed. But a lot of people talk about how cathartic it is, like refreshing. It's like stuff off your shoulders when stuff goes that's been getting on your nerves. I guess if you believe in energy things, it is like bad energy. If something, every time you see it, is annoying you, it's not going to help your day, is it? So sometimes I kind of just feel, just get rid of it. even if it's at a loss sometimes, because other stuff's making up for it. And you don't have to have that negative thought about it anymore. You don't have to go, oh, for God's sake, when is that ever going to sell? You know, it's just gone. That's it. I mean, you don't even have to think about it anymore. Might have made a loss, but you're never going to think about it again. Boom. So, yeah. The other thing is, what do you think about, you know, people talk about, you know, with your shop, some items bringing down your shop. Do you believe in that? Give me your opinions, because would getting rid of stuff that either doesn't fit with the main amount of people that are buying from your shop help them to see the stuff that they do want to see in your shop? Because that was one of the things for this year. I said I would operate at a lower level of items because I feel I can keep more of a grip on it. And, you know, certainly on eBay, stuff disappears, doesn't it? Well, it just gets pushed. It just gets pushed down the longer you've had it on, because eBay's algorithm sees it's not selling, and so it doesn't push it up. And I'm starting to wonder about that. Sometimes something really old will just get picked off out of the blue, and you go, "Wow, I didn't think that would ever sell." But you can't. I can't operate like that. So I've been wondering about that. Like some of the stuff that even at £3 isn't selling, do I just pick that off and donate it now? Probably. Chris, it was mostly Commodore Amiga stuff. Oh, that sounds good to me. That's good, isn't it? We'll have some good bids on stuff. Oh my God, well done. Yeah, I think you've got some good knowledge, haven't you? Oh, Leanne, I follow Lindsay and Alvin dumpster diving. They filmed a charity opening the locked charity donation clothes bin and dumping it in the biffa bin without checking the bags just before the lorry came. Oh, that annoys me. I'm not good with that. That's terrible. That's terrible. So Lindsay and Alvin, is that a UK duo? Yeah, that's not good. Why is stuff getting dumped? I thought we were meant to, you know, especially, well, I don't know, you sort of say especially charity shops. I thought they're meant to be recycling, but I don't, you know, charity shops are run as businesses now, and I guess, yeah, maybe recycling's not actually therefore their raison d'etre. It's making money, isn't it? Which, yeah, no, I don't agree with anybody dumping stuff, to be honest. Yeah. Bills and Moon. My husband thinks the stuff that I list affects the stuff he lists, vice versa. Oh, were you in the same shop, or did you? What was he saying? You're affecting my shop. Is that the? Yeah. Do you share a shop? Say that over and over. Do you share a shop? Share a shop. Pete, I've gone down to basic shop to focus on more profitable. Still got lots of clearing to do. Yeah, I mean, I'm on no shop at the moment. Oh my God. I saw that, Leanne, and they tried to stop Lindsay and Alvin taking it. Why? I mean, they might be able to do something with it. Oh, that would piss me off. Christmas stuff still selling? Yeah, Christmas stuff sell all year long. Oh, it doesn't sound right, does it? Leanne, they are based in Portsmouth. New channel, but worth a follow. Oh, I'm writing that down, because you know I won't. Will not remember, but that's very interesting. What they're called, Lindsay and Alvin. Yes, Lindsay and Alvin. Let's have a looky at that. Tube. I'd be interested in that. Mel, I don't know if this is helpful, but I used to have 850 items, ditched about half, ones that weren't selling quick. And I now make the same turnover with 450 to 500 items. Profit better, lower shop sub too. Yeah, see, I've literally shut up shop. I've only got 20 odd items on there at the moment. But I'm trying to work out what stuff would be best to keep on with eBay. Like, I know certain things, you know, Filofaxes and my tapestry kits, it's eBay, bang. But it might be certain clothing that will go better on there. I'm trying out hand knits, so I'll let you know how that goes. But to be able to kind of start afresh, I'll keep you posted. Yeah, but anyway, it's been on my mind recently, like, yeah, clearing the crap. Does that help the rest of it? So, fix it for reselling. Yes, her book sometimes kills my electronics. I think you need to take that. I think that's an argument for later. La-di-da. Oh yeah, they're worth a follow. They do not drive. Oh, even more followy because I don't drive. And redonate things to charities that will accept things, plus sell on eBay as well. Nice. They sound great. I'm gonna look them up. RJ, you beat me. Someone mine is 2 to 3 years old. Oh God, I couldn't cope with it. Be bonfire time. No, it wouldn't. It would be recycling time. Vicky, I think my drugs, which are years old now, are dragging my store down like a lead balloon. It's not even funny, is it? Oh dear. It's not even funny. But yeah, are we just like being dragged down by our crap items? Fix it, we never argue. Lol, we do all right. Oh, what? I know, I can tell the humour in it. It makes me laugh. That's kind of my humour. And also when if I laugh and it seems slightly inappropriate, just know that it's my dodge sense of humour. So sorry if you ever think, a bit odd. Vicky, that's why I'm considering being ruthless during my stock take. Yeah, I've never done a stock take. The result of never having done a stock take was that when I went back onto eBay after the summer, there was some stuff on there that I'd sold at the boot. So I ended up with a couple of defects because of stuff that I couldn't bloody find because I'd sold it. So that was a bit of a twat move by me. One of my twat moves. There's a few. So, yes, anything else I wanted to say about that? Oh yeah, and the other course, a huge benefit of just decluttering the dead stuff. If you can just even get, £3 a pop, I'll show you a few of mine. That's £3 a pop back in my pocket to reinvest on something that might be a bit more popular, that people might actually fancy paying some money for, Right. Good morning, Groovers and Shakers. Good morning, Funky Neil. Hope you're well. Hope you had a nice weekend of sales. Right, I'm just going to show you some mostly... There's one sale of note, but the rest are of note because they are my clearing stock. I don't know how many I've got, actually. Oh, did something else. Something did just fart at me on my phone. So let's just see if that's one to add to the list of Rooney. No, it's not. No, it's not a sale. Okay, let's just forget about that then. I need like a table or something. Well, I haven't got one, so that's not happening. Oh, I have got a tiny mini haul. If anybody wants to see that, let me know. Do you want a tiny mini haul from going? Don't know if you saw my Insta yesterday. We went to Henley this weekend. Just me and Tom. Like, instead of doing presents for Christmas, I said, why don't we go away for a night? Just somewhere, just to get away. And so we did, and we went. And so yesterday I put a picture on Insta of the Thames was flowing over the path. I know it's much worse in other areas. I know my cousin is up in Bewdley and they've got the the flood barriers up again. But yeah, it was quite surprising to see the river up like that. There was some mad people. Well, we were staying in I'll just get this off and then I'll show you. We were staying in this really bizarre a rowing hotel. So I think it was like a museum for... Tom picked it. I was like, oh, I bet you're loving this, aren't you? Because I'm not into sport at all. But so it was all, like famous rowing pictures and oars, and it's used by rowers, and it's very posh. It's very posh people in it as well. But lovely hotel, and right on the river, and lovely food. Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, sorry. So yeah. So anyway, we were getting the bus there, and I was talking about, it'd be nice to find some new areas to go and have a little mooch around, a bit of a source. So we actually stayed on the bus and went to Marlow. Whoa, there's some money in Marlow. There is some money there. So I did pick up a few bits. I mean, obviously pricey as usual, but lovely place, Marlow, if you get to go there. So I think we might go there for a night sometime. And then came back to Henley. So, right, let's show you what I have cleared. Let's just drop it on the floor, I think. Well, I'll put it on my lap because it's not that much. Hello, Julie. Hope you're well. Mel, most of my sales come from items listed in previous 3 months, so now it stays for longer than a year, and anything over 3 months gets a very good offer to watchers. Yeah, that's the other thing. I think with a smaller shop, you can really keep an eye on it more as well, and think, right, I'm lowering the price on that, see if I can get some interest. And good morning, Antoinette. Hope everything is well with you. So first thing that's gone for £3 is a Princess Di Bear. I mean, I think I lost £1 on this, but yeah, glad to see it's going. I picked this up in Wokingham in the summer, and I think I paid like £4 for it. And because you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, Princess Di Bear, they're TY. Those are the ones that sell. But the ones that sell, the ones that have got their tags on, those ones might be worth picking up, and not at £4. Maybe if you find it at the boot for £1. So yeah, £3. Yep, bye-bye. He's going. Another. I had a couple of these. To be fair, I've made a profit on this because I think I will have paid 50p. I sold another one at all right money, actually. Might say, you know, when you're getting it that cheap, maybe £8 to £10 or something. This has gone for £3, but you know, it's still profitable. It's just clearing really, because whatever I had it up at, you know, 10 or something, it's very 80s, was not a price anyone wanted to pay at the moment. But when I reduced it to 3, which might have only been yesterday, it got picked straight off. So happy with that. These are Lush as well. Again, I've probably paid a couple of pounds for these at the boot. So vintage cushion covers. Again, it's the kind of thing I feel like, say if Cheryl Poundgirl had these, she would have been able to make a reasonable profit as a pair of them. But when it's not your usual stock, I think it's harder to get the stuff pushed, and like your following might not be expecting that, and it's not my usual stock. So did that? I think they were, yeah, another £3. Literally, I think yesterday again, reduced it, got picked off. Because if you've got watchers and you reduce something quite heavily, they will get a notification. They might go, now I'll take it. So yeah, I'm just fine to be clearing, you know, quite a few things just clearing out. So I'm good with that. This hat, again, £4. That's an offer on this. I mean, I picked it up thinking, oh yeah, it is a nice hat. It's Irish, John Eagle design. It's Irish wool of some sort. Oh God, oh my God, look at all the reds. Jesus H. It's a lot of red, isn't it? Yeah, except an offer of £4. Did I say that? Yeah, 4. Thing is, I think I paid a £5 for it. But again, I'm happy to have most of the money back to reinvest. It was getting some interest, but I'm like, I know we're getting a cold snap. But I'm like, I could have held on for a couple of quid, but you know, just bye-bye. This was a real fail. And again, I know some people might be watching this and cringing because they're like, I could have sold that for higher. But I couldn't. So it's House of Brewer. Lamb's wool, XXL. It's like, God, everything's clashing with my hair today. It's like this mottled orange, big size. And I literally, I think I took a tenner, and I think it cost me £9 or £9.50. But you just know, when I list something, I just know straight away if there's the interest there or not. Because I think I had it on at 20 to start with. And I'm like, whoa, it's just not getting the views. And no one's interested. So just in the end, as part of my car, just went, oh, just, I've got my money back. So to be honest, I am happy to get my money back and reinvest it in something that will go. So yeah, I know somebody will be cringing going, oh my God, I could have sold that. But well, just it's weird, isn't it? How some people can sell things and other people can't. And then one like kind of actual profitable sale. I showed you these the other week, I think, either on here or Insta. Some gym leggings. And I paid £5 for these, and it's the Aloes. And they've gone for 20. Now that is what I want to reinvest in. Forget about the big House of Brewer jumpers. Give me some Aloe leggings. Yeah, that's thanking you. So, yes, that is it. And then plan for today is, well, I've got major dental surgery. Oh, I've got a big appointment on something back there that's crumbled off later. Well, I've got to leave at 4 for that. And before then, oh, the light's going really dark now as well. I want to get 25 listings up. Boom. That's my plan for the day. And also I might put this Lindsay and Alvin tube on in the background while I'm doing that. Let's see if I can get some sales in. Although, as I said last week, I'm back on track. I'm back on track with where I need to be. So I'm well chuffed about that. Really, really happy. So whatever I'm doing at the moment is working. I'll just catch up. Just a short one today, half an hour. So sorry if you wanted some more ka-chings, Chris, but I've got 25 listings to get up. RJ was told the older TYs with pellets can sell well. That is an older TY, but didn't have its taggy thing, you know. Are you doing bite now at £3? I'm doing bite now. Yes. But a lot of the stuff that I'm clearing and some of the stuff that I'm pulling from my wardrobe, I will put somewhere where there's no fees. Neil, I delist my entire store and sell similar monthly. Yeah, that's the other thing, to try and push it back up again. I did that with trying to clear a lot of my rings, and it did work. Seems to keep stuff selling, and the delist sell similar days. Often the peak of my monthly sales chart. God, that's mental, isn't it? And annoying. What annoys me, I want a platform that is straightforward and not dominated by the most complicated algorithm that nobody can work out, you know, in the universe. And I feel like that's eBay. Like, I think I've upset eBay. Oh, did you not list yesterday? Oh God, it's going to be in a mood with you. Oh, your thing's going to have dropped. Oh my God, I can't stand it. I just want it to be transparent. I just want to say this, do this. I know people will say, oh, they do this, they do this, they say list regularly, they say yes, but I don't know, maybe it's the sheer amount of people on there. It's really hard for people to see your stuff. And it's like, oh, should I promote at 3.9% or will it help if I promote at 6% or 16%? You know, it's not simple enough for me. I like real simple, you know, do this, work hard, and you'll be rewarded for that, rather than work hard, but also spend 5 hours a day trying to work out what the hell's going on and why that hasn't sold and why that sold for them and not you. And RJ sold a Brer Fox from Disneyland for £55 with shit. Nice. Neil, it's annoying, but I think it's because of the new listing promotion. What's annoying? Oh yeah, they're having to relist and oh yeah. I mean, the new listing, you get that top thing boost while it's trying to work out whether it's going to be popular or not. Definitely. And clearly, obviously, if you're on page 60, you're just not going to be seen. And then you're trying to work out, well, how do I get seen and how much do I promote by? And but then, you know what I'm like, because I'm down to like 0 shop, and now I'm like, oh God, I've actually got quite a lot of silver rings left. Maybe I've got to start it back up to get rid of those because I haven't got rid of enough of them. We'll see. I'll let you know anyway. So yes, have a lovely day, everybody. If you're watching this back, let me know if you're spring cleaning, if you're decluttering on your shop or your home, and how it's going. Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you liked. Have a lovely day, and bye-bye, don't die. Oh, darn.